Thanks for joining us, and today you will have an early look on The Witcher Rise of the White Wolf, which is the remake of The Witcher. And the game is aiming for the PS3 and 360 consoles. And during the presentation I will show you the main differences between both games. When we started developing The Witcher Rise of the White Wolf, we already knew what it takes to make a fun-to-play RPG game. You need a great story, you need a cool hero, you need a deep character development and a fun combat system. Yeah, who is this guy? He's Geralt, also known as the White Wolf, hence the title. He's a Witcher professional monster, hunter, slayer, and the Witchers are mutated humans. And the Witchers, where do they come from? They were mutated, and during the series of mutations they gained lots of supernatural abilities that make them faster than normal humans, make them heal faster and regenerate faster. Also, because of all the mutations, the Witchers generally cannot feel anything. Actually, Geralt is different from all the Witchers because he can sometimes feel. He can feel hate, he can feel love, he can desire, and that makes him a cool hero to play. You can also develop your character with over 130 abilities. You can concentrate on different sword fighting techniques. You can develop magical science and alchemical knowledge like elixirs and bombs, but during one playthrough you won't be able to develop all those abilities, only about 60% of them, so you need to focus on what path you want to take with the character development, and you need to choose. Like in the storyline, except that all the choices in the storyline have consequences that are prolonged in time. So an old trick of making a choice, seeing what happens, and then reloading the game if you didn't like the consequence won't work, because you would have to replay several hours of the game. To make sure that the players are not confused when they stumble upon their consequence of a choice after a few hours of gameplay, we implemented a system of flashbacks. And always when you see a consequence of your decision, there is a flashback which explains what was your decision some time ago in the game and what exactly is the consequence. Thanks to all that, the game story branches in many places. The game has 3 different endings. And now I will show you an example of making a choice during a game. The example will be a cutscene showing lynch on a witch, and as a player you have to make a decision if you want to let the peasants burn the witch, or if you want to save her. Save her? Yeah, actually you will see what happens when you play a good witcher and you try to save the witch.
The world and the human race. Woman is ruled solely by corporal lust. To satisfy her insatiable hunger and unnatural desires, she gladly serves demons.
They intend to kill us.
Don't be afraid. There she is! Burn the foul witch! No one is burning anyone. Friends, they wish to scare us. Fear not! They're helpless as long as we stand together! Is that so? Begone, Witcher, and leave the witch, or we'll burn you too. I'd like to see you try, pleb. shove off, and maybe I'll let you be. You have two options. Wait until I leave and then murder Abigail, but then I'll come back. I'll slay every lice-ridden peasant, anything that moves and can't climb a tree. Or you can try to lead honorable lives, clear your conscience, start again, like humans.
The choice is yours. This is the bottom line of this scene.
Let's go. We need to deal with the beast.
Yeah, the beast actually is a boss at the end of Act 1. It's a very hard opponent and you have to fight the beast, which brings us to the next topic. That is... As you may already know, the Witcher combat system enables you to fight with 6 different combat styles. It enables you to use different magical signs and alchemy like elixirs and bombs. But today I will say mostly about the changes we made in The Witcher Rise of the White Wolf. So the whole combat system has been completely redesigned. Starting with controls, we didn't just shift from the keyboard and mouse combination to the console controller. We made a lot of enhancements, like context use of most of the buttons and several functions. Like with the jump button, you can either decide if you want to jump over an enemy, dodge an attack, roll away. And with another button, you can decide if you want to block incoming attacks or repulse and repulse them. But I don't want to just speak about that. I will show you a movie. It's not an in-game movie, only a target render, but it clearly shows what are the differences between both games and what are the new features. Like I said, many changes. Now you can see an example of an exploration camera from up top. There are also different types of cameras in the game that will be shown later. We made a lot of enhancements to the enemy behavior. They are more aggressive now, they are smarter, they try to cooperate with each other and surround Geralt and attack together. And now you can see the opponents circling around Geralt, and you also have to be smarter to defeat them. And now there will be an example of an evasion, just rolling away to dodge several of the attacks. Now you can see the alchemical bomb in use and the magical sign, that is the Igni, which lets you set your enemies on fire. There are also other bombs, other magical signs in the game, only 2 examples now. And now you can see a special attack with a special camera, cinematic camera triggered during such situations. And my favorite one is the repulse and repose system, which, if timed correctly, it requires a perfect timing, allows you to evade an attack and swiftly kill your opponent with counter-attack. Now you can see the combat camera in work, and now you will see Geralt evading an attack, and then a highlight of the Witcher combat system, the sequence system. If performed correctly, the full sequence at the end as a bonus allows you to, for example, stun your opponent and then brutally finish him. Also with special cameras triggered during such situations. These are not all the features, only some examples that we are able to fit in the target render, and the whole combat system has been completely redesigned, and there is more. To summarize how we are approaching this project, we are taking the best of The Witcher, like the storyline, and we are doing everything else, like the user interface, combat system, new animations, new boss fights, some new music and new engine, and we are aiming to create an ultimate console RPG coming out fall 2009, and wish us luck.